Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video, we are going to work on my Zoom helmet. Yeah, I want to start working on the Zoom cosplay. We're going to show you guys how it goes on. So yeah, it actually covers the back of the head and the neck, and it's real flexible, easy to wear, easy to put on. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. So I had a conversation with Ed today. He asked me, why do you keep wrapping me with these high-tech template maker? And I tell him, shut up, you only got one job, and that's not talking. Good help is hard to find today, especially when you buy them off of eBay. And a lot of people ask me, where do you get your mannequin head from? Well, I got it from eBay. Just eBay search mannequin head. It's not that hard. So I got my basic design drawn out. I even did all the squiggly thing on the side of his head and his mouth. Cut it out, and here it is, my templates. And what I like to do, what I always do, is I'll use some spray adhesive and spray it on some poster board paper. This will make transferring the design over to craft foam much easier. Can you imagine how difficult it would be to use these duct tape, high-tech, whatever on some craft foam? Yeah. So I went ahead and cut out all my squiggly lines on the eyebrow and the mouth, and I'm transferring it over to my craft foam because I'm going to use my wood burner and burn into it. Here's all my pieces laid out, and I'm going to apply some barge contact cement because people ask me that all the time. I'm going to take it nice and easy with my wood burner because the last thing I want to do is burn right through the foam. I just want to burn enough so that I can apply some glue and fold it in when I'm ready. Now I'm going to take both my side pieces. I don't know which side this is, but make sure you glue the right edges together because I did this once before and I messed up. I glued the center to the side. It wasn't fun taking it apart. And once I got my top glued to the side, I'm gonna go and glue the bridge of the nose together. It's gonna look something like that. And once the glue for the brow bone is dried up, you can go ahead and press it in. It should help it hold its shape. Is there even such a thing as a brow bone? I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side and glue both big pieces together down the center. I'm using the surface of my table to make sure that all my edges are nice and flat and smooth together. So far it's looking kind of funky, but hopefully if I apply some heat, it'll take some of that funkiness out of there. And right now it's looking like the eye socket is a little too funky. So I'm going to make some adjustments to my designs. Right now it's looking like a bald eagle that's angry because it's got no beak, but hopefully by trimming off this little piece of material I can get it looking somewhat decent. I'm taking my wood burner and drawing in some of that squiggly line that he's got over his mouth, and while I'm burning it, some areas I'm burning it completely through. This will help me breathe a lot easier when I'm wearing the helmet. Luckily for me, I have my high-tech circle maker just laying around, and I'm going to use this to draw that symbol thing that he's got on the side. And I got my lightning bolt. I'm just freehanding it. I don't really care what it looks like as long as it looks almost the same. And then I'm going to use my high-tech circle maker to cut this high-tech circle thingy. Then I'm going to take that squiggly lightning bolt and I'm going to trace it on some 5mm craft foam, and then I'm gonna cut it out in a beveled angle so that I can somewhat get it looking like that symbol he's got on the side of his head. But close enough for me. I'm not really trying to get it perfect, it's just cosplay, you know what I'm saying? But then again, you want to make sure your lightning bolts are symmetrically even on both sides. Got high-tech template maker on the bottom half of Ed's head, and this is going to be my patterns for the fabric that I'm going to have wrapped around the back of the head and the neck. I've already drawn out the patterns, and I'm going to take my razor blade and cut Ed in the back of the head. And so far the pattern should look something like this. If not, I will still provide you these patterns on my Facebook. Notice I gave it about 1/2 inch for seam allowance because I want to sew it on this fabric. I even sewed some Velcro on there, and if I could do it all over again, which I probably will, is use a thicker
stretchier fabric. But as for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and stick with this t-shirt like fabric. I'm applying some contact cement on both the material and the helmet, and I'm carefully aligning the front seam to the front of the mask, and then align the back seam to the back and kind of work my way around the rest of the helmet. Now, I probably should have mentioned it, but I went and glued the inside about 1/2 inch, and then I glued the edges, so that way when I get to this point I can actually push the fabric into the edge, so it doesn't look like the fabric is coming out from underneath. It's more like coming out from on it. You know what I mean? At this point, I'm not too worried about all the messy glue because I'm going to seal it, and then I'm going to plasti dip it. Hopefully that should conceal some of the imperfection. And I'm going to finish it off by adding a few lines, give it a little bit of detail, you know, some wrinkle looking thingy, because this guy's been through a lot of stress. So I added 2 coats of Mod Podge, and once that dried, I'm adding 2 coats of Plasti Dip. And right now it's really shiny, but when it dries down to this really awesome looking matte finish. I'm starting to dig it. I hope you're digging it too. So yeah, there you have it. We got the zoom, and the boom boom. Sorry, I just had to do it.
Hope you guys really dig the video. Hope you guys learned something, and share this video with somebody who's building a Zoom cosplay, because Zoom is cool, I guess. So if you guys like the video, hit the like button. If you guys like what I do here and you want to see more cool tutorials, then hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on all my social network, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, I guess. Check out some of these other videos over here, and see you guys later.